Saturn is retrograde now and has been in Aries, just completed on the 16th exact conjunction, the first exact conjunction of Saturn and Neptune at 1 degree Aries. Incredibly powerful messages. It's like you just can't miss a message of this. Saturn, our reality, time, construct, planet, laws, and rules, and Neptune, the dreamer, coming together at 1, right? So this is about joining timelines together, which is really about us supernova souls going up and picking up all of the parts of ourselves. Because what happened is that we know that we have a oneness in the true human soul consciousness. And that oneness is, we're called to be really conscious of what the true human organic original souls are going through in our connection, because our connection is her body and her body is our body. And so this is Saturn and Neptune coming together is like an activation of the original dream, because Aries is the true potential for humanity. It is about standing up into what's possible, the I am consciousness, everything. And so we, at 1 degree Aries, Saturn and Neptune, are establishing a new timeline reality based on the original dream. But we also have to face the delusions of the Piscean age. And so that's where we get to this tricky business of the zigzagging back and forth energy we're doing, with Saturn and Neptune both moving back into Pisces in this year, later this year, and then coming back into the Aries at the beginning of 2026. So that's really when we're going to be able to fully move forward with action, direction, and new structures that can support our work in the Aquarian age. So this is kind of our timeline, and that makes this eclipse season a very powerful marker, because this eclipse season is our final preparation for when we can move and act in the world in the way our life wants to be. This is the organic original dream, okay? This is the mandate of the structured water, of the primary water, of health itself, of the vital force that keeps all in balance in our bodies and in the physical realm. And so the mandate is that the wastes are removed and that the cells, the materials, the energy of the organism is invited to become what it wants to become, what it's meant to become. And supernova souls, we've been so lost because we're so fractured. So it looks like this picture of our whole soul group, all of true human soul consciousness has been fractured, you know? And it's like we as supernova souls have been fractured and cut into pieces, basically, because of traumatic past lives and all of the things we've gone through in targeting to keep us from ever coming into our memory and actualization of the ancient technologies, which we've already worked with and in bodies on Earth. So it's ours. We own it. Mother Earth owns the technologies. We own the technologies, because this is the deal, okay? The pyramids, this is so getting activated right now as we attempt to move over into the Aquarian age and trigger all of the lies and hidden truths about our history and technology. So the master builder race built the pyramids, and these pyramids are all over the world. There's so many of them, you never know. They're just hidden under the ground in mountains. And so in these stargates, they were meant to be for ascension and supporting human evolution and to communicate with Mother Earth and stargate travel. But then this planet was breached and taken over during Atlantean time, and those technologies began to be used for destructive purposes. So those technologies began to be used to control the weather and create catastrophes and blame it on Mother Earth. See how it's all connected? That if we're going to take back our technologies, it's freeing Mother Earth. If we're going to free Mother Earth, we got to take back our technologies. Now, I feel like we already did this. We already took back the pyramids, and then they had to put a grid up. Do you know what I mean? Then they had to put up towers and harp and all this other stuff. And so we are understanding that nothing's working. And this is kind of the message from Mother right now. She's like, New Earth is here, our new reality, your new possibility to step into your potential and walk that true path of what your life, your soul wants to be. But it's not quite available for everyone yet. And we've got Stockholm syndrome. It's like, really? Is it okay? How do we reprogram? How do we heal the PTSD so that we can walk forward in confidence? You know, we're the activating energies of this Jupiter and Venus together is so beautiful, but the effect of it on our energy field was quite traumatic, because it's just like so much energy moving. And when energy starts to move, that's the vital force moving, then you have symptoms. You know, then when the energy moving, in any true health, you're going to have symptoms showing you that that disease is leaving the body. And that's what's happening. We have to remind ourselves that this is a healing crisis, right? So the darkness has been here a long time, and the distortion and the disease, but now it has to show itself as it's leaving. You know, it's blooming. And yet we are less and less affected as we come back into this advanced technology, our own energy field in our own body. If you're struggling with feeling under attack on any level, the Owning Your Energetic Field course is your key to having your sovereignty. Now, talking about sovereignty, the earth is claiming her sovereignty, and we are helping her do that. If her body is her body and we're advanced souls in her consciousness, then if we claim our autonomy and sovereignty in our field, she's claiming it in her field too. See the beautiful work we're doing together? And all the while feeling disconnected, unsupported, unreceived, rejected. And I am so sorry it's been so hard for you, Supernova Soul. And yet you have shown up again and again with love, even through the abuse, you know. And now we have to dig deeper for more love and more compassion, because we're at the end game and we've got a bloom of monsters and we have to just settle in. Now, this is the thing, is that the energy of like new earth being created, our old original earth, like getting back to what we really want to be. But can we step into it? Can we vibrate at that frequency? Can we give ourselves permission to take the chances on making the changes in our life that can align us with that path?